Hi everybody, it's Dr. Deborah. I'm back. So I started talking about Frankie Berverly and Maze and how I overheard I Need You, came home, listened to it, and then got really busy. And then when I decided to sit down with it, it was just like doing homework. And it took me all evening. And then I said, okay, just now, I'll be honest with you guys, I had to pray before I started talking, because I want to make sure I don't belabor this, but at the same time, I want to clean it up some. When I listen to the song, I hear it could have easily have been a Psalm of David, easily, because you hear it in his tone that this is a serious needing. And I also thought about it in terms, it felt like a lament, like a wailing, like when he says, I need you, oh, I need you. Oh my goodness, it's just like, thought about the Garden of Gethsemane. I could just see Jesus, great drops of blood, that the sweat was like that. I see that, I feel that when I hear him sing this song. And then I know how personal it is, because the way he says, I need you, it is almost like he's sharing this information with us, but he really is not talking to us. So it has that kind of feel to it. And then he says, like a person needs a soul. What I thought about with that was, and God breathed into man the breath of life, and man became a living soul. He's basically saying, unless you breathe in me, I don't even exist. That's why the soul is important. And he's talking about his soul too, guys. He's, like I said, he's not preaching at us. He is really saying to God, but through his music. And when he's not saying, oh, I need you, or singing, oh, I need you, the music is doing it when he's not doing it. If he's not, I thought about when old people used to say in the church, I'm old now, old people used to say in the church, oh, if I can't say a word, I just raise my hand. It's almost like when he couldn't think of no more rhymes, he just let the music do it. And of course he comes back in and say, oh, I need you. Now, the refrain, of course, he says, I found out. So that reminds me again of somebody who was found out about God and sought him, and then realized, oh, this is real, and it is real for me. So he's making that clear. And then he said, I found out that I can't live without you. Now he said, I can't live without you the first time he says. The second time he says it, he says, I found out about you. I can't leave here without you. I can't die unless you are a part of my life. And then when he says that, he affirms himself. He said, no. And then he wails, oh, again. And then he says, I need you. So he's basically saying, oh, no, this is not going to happen to me. If you go, he said, I swear I'll die. That is not a physical death. That is a spiritual death. So he's basically saying, if you leave, and if I leave here without you, I'm dead. And because I need you, that is not going to happen. No. And then he affirms himself. He says, oh, I need you. And then he starts moaning again. And then he said, yes. And of course, what I hear is my soul says, yes, I know I'm going in. And then he started moaning again. And they end the song with music. My guys, this was just gripping. If you haven't heard it, listen to it. And listen to how he sounds. It's so obvious it's a personal testimony. It's so obvious it's a personal need. Amen. No offering, no choir to sing, just something to leave you with.